Hello, teacher. I'm going to speak about the advantages and disadvantages of the education of immigrants. I prefer to learn the language where they don't speak my own language, so I will learn and know other cultures and concepts because being in another country that doesn't speak my language, my learning would flow and my communication in English will be very effective. In addition, being in a country that speaks my own language, this benefits very little the learning in the language, since more is spoken the native language and little advanced in English language. So that where the same language is spoken is not improving well, you need to learn more. This is not the same. Therefore, being in other country as an immigrant is a bit difficult because whereas persons to reason inequality, discrimination, and so on. As also, for example, being undocumented, this is very sad because you don't have the option to learn, go to the school to improve your education. In other hand, I think that being an immigrant is reaching our visions of the world on daily basis and living the best of both worlds, falling in love with a city as a tourist and living in it like a local. There are other advantages, disadvantages, the advantages of living where everyone speaks my native language is that I can easily understand, communicate in my own language, and if I don't understand, I ask for explanation to understand how I can also work without inconvenience. And the disadvantage is that my learning in English was not improved excellently, and this would be a problem for us in the learning process. And the advantage of living where everyone doesn't speak my own language is that here I learned to develop my language in English. I also had more opportunities since the focus of studies in the United States is global and allows adapting the TV or the person who is training to the current needs. The disadvantage would be that go to study, it requires a series of procedures, also the crisis and terrorist attacks suffered in a country. Meta steps have been generated in sentiments against people arriving from abroad. In conclusion, studying English abroad is always the best option. You do it in a native speaking place, you live from within the cultures, and you make complete linguistic immersions, and very beneficial for the current and future training. The United States is one of the main destinations for learning English. Thank you.